President-elect Yoon's transition committee hinted at a massive change in the country's energy policy and its path towards carbon neutrality. The team emphasized that the current model is just not sustainable. Kim Do-yeon explains further.
The Presidential Transition Committee says the country's current energy policy needs significant changes, as the current President Moon Jae-in administration's policies for energy are too much of a burden for the general public. That's according to the chairman of the Planning Committee for President-elect Yoon Suk-yeol, Hee-ryong, and its member Kim Sang-hyup on Tuesday as they forecast the incoming administration's energy policies. According to the committee, in 3 years, South Koreans could be paying more in electricity bills and at an exponential pace. Its forecast saw bills jumping up more than $20 a month by 2030 compared to now, and by 2035 it could be more than doubled. In addition, the committee said the rise could even lower the GDP by 0.5% annually until 2050. To avoid putting unnecessary financial pressure on the citizens, Chairman Won added that even the nation's year 2030 nationally determined contribution target of a 40% reduction in greenhouse gas could be adjusted. Among the policy changes announced to tackle the situation was the incoming administration's will to balance the use of sustainable energy and nuclear energy, something that was widely expected.
For a long time in South Korea, there has been a structure that puts sustainable energy and nuclear energy up against one another. But that shouldn't be the case. The two should each play their roles. Outside of Korea, this is called a low-carbon alliance. Just because we go one way, it doesn't mean the other one has to go by the wayside.
In the international community, countries like France are balancing green energy and nuclear energy, while Germany is even going to close its last remaining nuclear energy plant this year.
So I think it's a tough choice whether to look for the short term or the long term. I think the answer always lies in the smart mix of what's in the middle. I think that this new administration, because of what has happened in the COVID situation and the long-term requirement, they opted for kind of leaning towards more French model rather than the Germany model.
The Transition Committee says while the incoming administration is looking to mix energy policies and change some measures, its efforts towards working with the international community to achieve carbon neutrality will not change. Kim Do-yeon, Arirang News.